What's up, boys and girls? You already know it's your boy Mikey Reyes back on my channel. It's a Monday, start of another week, and you already know weekday ano natin. Our weekday segments are back. I had a fun weekend. Kwentuhan kay Javi. Trailer natin kay Coach Renren. I had a fun weekend. I really did. And this will come out 7 p.m., di ba? So nakita nyo na yung Renren clips natin, our first couple of clips. And you already know, man, like, as we move on throughout the week, dun talaga gumaganda yung kwentuhan. Like, legit, dun gumaganda yung kwentuhan. Especially pag medyo nagiging relax na kami nung kinakausap ko. Especially sa straight up, man. And I'm looking forward to you guys knowing all about yung stories ni Coach Renren and all our quick ISOs for the week. Ang dami kong reserve na quick ISOs. Hindi ko alam kung ano i-edit ko for today para lumabas along with this. But our mock draft, tutuloy tayo ngayon for pick number 10. And I've had a lot of corrections dun sa draft natin. Like I said, mock draft to na nagbe-base dun sa kung ano mga mangyayari. Based on dun sa una-una yung trades. Pangalawa, yung pagpasok ng mga Philam if they can complete their papers and they can officially enter the draft. I don't know yet yung iba. But yun nga, man, unang-una, napapasalamat ako sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa channel, sa lahat na nag-view ng videos natin, sa lahat na nakikipag-engage at nakikipag-interact sa akin sa comment section. You already know, man, I appreciate all you guys. And those who haven't subscribed, yung mga hindi nakasubscribe dyan pero nanonood, hindi ko alam kung anong ginagawa ninyo. Nandiyan na din naman kayo. Ano ba naman yung pindutin yung subscribe button, man? We're on the way to 20,000 subscribers in maybe less than 5 months. And that's big. I don't know kung ano yung mabilis, ano yung mabagal dito sa YouTube. I'm new to all this. Pero I really, really am enjoying myself. And, you know, napupush ako dahil sa inyo. Dahil na-enjoy nyo yung content, tuloy-tuloy ang paglabas natin ng content. Because you already know a lot more basketball content coming your way. So, mock draft time. I know a lot of you, or yeah, I've seen in the comment section. I know a lot of you are excited for my 10th pick, which was, I think it was with Phoenix. It was with Phoenix. I think that's a fact. It was with Phoenix. Now it's with Magnolia because of the Calvin Abueva trade. And Magnolia now has the 10th pick. Okay, now I'm gonna be kumbaga, I'm gonna put this out there first. Nung una, 6th pick sila, di ba? Nung hindi pa nagtitrade yung Calvin Abueva and Chris Banchero. So, 6th pick sila. And then, when they traded that, I needed to change my 6th pick. Tapos, pumasok pa si Mikey Williams. So, naging 5th pick siya. Tapos, naging 6th pick si Alvin Pasaol. 7th, I went with Larry Muyang. 8th, I went with Santi Santillan para sa Terra Firma. Which originally, yun yung nasa Magnolia ko. Kung nalilito na kayo, please just check out the whole series. Kasi, ang daming nagbago. Ang daming nagbago. Tapos, last week, Friday, Meralco was picking. So, we gave them James Laput for the sole purpose of they need someone who's medyo mas bangery. That's even a word. That's not a word, pero that's a word to me. James Laput is a bit more bangery than Raymond Almazan, Cliff Hodge, Renel Hugnatan, Mac Bello. Kumbaga, kinailangan lang ng Meralco ng someone who can bang bodies with the Junmar Fajardos, with the Raul Soyuds, yung talagang banggaan lang talaga. And I put James Laput there because, yun nga, like the core is there. Meralco's core is there. So Coach Norman and the rest of the Meralco boys would just need someone who can fill in a void na pag kunyari, kailangan na bantayan si Junmar, especially pabalik na si Junmar. And di ba excited nga si James Laput bantayan si Junmar? So that's the reason why I put James Laput with Meralco. Now, with Magnolia, okay, with the new roster, actually, hindi naman new, pero malaking bagay si Calvin Abueva, di ba? With the new, with what happened, and now with their new lineup, di ba? We're gonna have to pick for Magnolia, okay? Now, to be frank with you guys, I have two choices. Am I gonna go with a scorer or am I gonna go with a big? Okay? I don't know yet. No, actually I do. Okay, so it was a choice between Frankie Johnson, who can just score, like just score. All right, that would be fun to watch him pair up with Paul Lee and just put buckets on the board. That'd be fun. Or I can go with the big because Mark Pingris and Rafi Rivas medyo tumatanda na. Yeah, they have Jackson Corpus. I'm not sure if they have Aris Junicio. Hindi ko na nilabas yung lineup kasi pinag-usapan na natin to nung huli, di ba? Nung nagmagnolia ako nung huli. So, they have Ian Sangalang and those guys, di ba? But ito yung sinasabi ko even the first time I talked about Magnolia. You don't know how long Rafi Rivas is gonna play. You don't know how long or if maglalaro man pa si Kuya Mark Pingris. So, kailangan mo ng big. Kailangan mo ng big, man. And you need someone who can play both the 4 and the 5. You need someone who can be tough down low, but at the same time can stretch the floor. Okay, you can use him as a 4, or kung mag-small lineup ka, you can use him as a 5 because he's not the tallest guy, but you know, he can bang bodies. He's really tough. He's shown his toughness with the 3x3. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't really impressed by him when he was with NU because I felt like hindi naman lumabas yung game niya doon, and they were expecting him to produce numbers na hindi naman akma dun sa game niya. It was more of parang ang hinanap sa kanya sa NU was you be the savior. You get into the team, ask for the basketball and do something and like take us home. That's not his personality. I've been in a conversation with him for a quick ISO and kwentuhan, and nakita ko na talaga that's not his game, man. That's why I feel like he will fit in with a team na may superstars, may core. They're the ones who are tasked to lead the offense. They're the ones who are tasked to put points on the board. Pero, dun sa specific role na stretch the floor, defense, rebound, set good screens, hustle, di ba, score once in a while. Of course, di ba, yung mga roll niya, yung mga pick and pop niya. This guy is just perfect, man. Just a perfect replacement for, or a good enough replacement for a Mark. I don't want to say perfect because Mark Pingris is on another level. Alam naman natin yan. But a good enough replacement for a Mark Pingris na talagang palaban, may tira sa labas, may finish, de depensa, and that's it, man. That's the reason why I'm putting Troy Reich with the Magnolia Hot Shots. Like, I just felt that he would bode well, especially because Calvin Abueva, who would probably be their three guy, talagang salaksak ng salaksak si Calvin eh. Sa ilalim eh. That's his game. So if you can have a four, hindi papasikipin yung ilalim na nakatayo doon, pumuposte, tas the-drive si Calvin Abueva, who is willing or who is capable of every time Calvin Abueva drives, medyo space out siya, ready to catch and shoot. Diba? That'll be big, especially because nandun pa si Ian Sanggalang sa ilalim. You need a guy who can stretch the floor. And Leonard Santillan was our first pick for Magnolia nung sixth pick pa sila. Pero yun nga, nagbago kasi nga nag-trade. So, it's basically the same game. He can stretch the floor. He's tough. He can play defense, diba? He can set good screens. He can play off the ball. So, Leonard Santillan and Troy Reich, basically, pareho lang naman maproproduce nila. You can't go wrong with either player. I think they also agreed to that na you can't go wrong with either player. So, I just felt like Troy Reich could be the perfect guy to complement Paul Lee, Gio Halalon, Mark Baroka, Ian Sanggalang, Calvin Abueva, Rome De La Rosa. Like, diba? Chill lang siya. He's just gonna be a star in that specific role. He's not gonna do too much. He's an efficient guy. He's gonna play defense. He's gonna set good screens. Diba? And he's gonna go for the win. Winning attitude ang kailangan ng Magnolia, especially with all the players na meron na sila. Someone who can just fit right in mentally and emotionally. He's not trying to come in and ako nang bahala sa inyong lahat. No. Troy Reich, from his personality, is very, kumbaga, he will adjust to wherever or whichever environment you put him in. And I'm just excited, man, for Magnolia with their lineup, man. Even like Calvin Abueva, Ian Sanggalang, Paul Lee, Gio Halalon, Mark Baroka. Like, that's a crazy lineup. And then you add a Troy Reich who is more than willing to just come in, do his role, not ask for anything, just be a humble guy who is gonna be, kumbaga, a solid, reliable role player. No, when I say role player, I don't mean that in a bad way. Pero like someone who can come in and just produce the way you need him to produce. All right, so I'm gonna go with Troy Reich, man. I don't know if y'all agree. If you don't agree, it doesn't really matter, man. We're all having fun with this. I've been having fun engaging with you guys and interacting with you guys on the comment section. Kaya talaga nag-enjoy din ako sa mock draft, man. And I was hoping and I was thinking about it all throughout the weekend if I was gonna go with Troy Reich. And I think this is the perfect time to put in a Troy Reich, especially with a team that may be losing or may lose one of the best power forwards the league has ever seen in Mark Pingris and one of the most reliable, solid, and healthy big men, Rafi Rivas. Diba? Medyo father time is undefeated. So, you gotta get a young guy who he may not be, kumbaga, hindi pa niya na aabot yung full potential niya, but with the guidance of Rafi Rivas, Ian Sanggalang, Mark Pingris, Coach Chito Victolero, Paul Lee, Mark Baroka, Troy Reich, man, like the ceiling is super high and you just, especially with the experience that he has with Wake Forest, with Gilas, like, iba. He's just gonna add a winning attitude to the Magnolia Hot Shots. Wala siyang pakialam sa stats niya. He's just gonna go out there and do his role and get those wins. All right, so strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. He can stretch the floor. That's a big strength of Troy Reich. He can be tough. He can bang bodies down low. He's willing to play defense. He's willing to do the dirty work. And yung sa conversation niya namin, sabi niya to diretso, hindi daw siya papogi. So perfect ka for a Magnolia type of basketball. For that type of basketball, you need guys na hindi pa pogi. Kumbaga, I'm ready to get down and dirty to get those dubs. And that's Troy Reich for you, man. That's those strengths. Weaknesses, he's not really a guy who, kumbaga, you set plays for, tas ikaw na bahala. He's not really that type of guy. But again, that's also the reason why I'm putting him with Magnolia. Because at the end of the day, Paul Lee's gonna handle the basketball. Diba? Mark Baroca's gonna have the ball. Ian Sagalang, Calvin Abueva. So talagang perfect siya dun sa spot na yon. Again, this is a mock draft. This isn't top 10, top 20 players of the draft. No, we're putting it, kumbaga, yung perfect situation for the teams and also for the players, man. Magnolia needs a guy who will come in, fill in that void, diba? And Troy Reich needs a team wherein he can just be himself, which is to be a star in a specific role. He's not the do-it-all guy na tipong he will be the superstar in the face of the team. But for sure, when they win the chip, he's gonna have a solid contribution to that team. Alright, so those are his strengths and weaknesses. And yun yung dahilan kung bakit pinipili ko si Troy Reich para sa Magnolia Hotshots. Alright, there you have it. That's pick number 10. We're almost done with our first round. Tomorrow is gonna be another crazy pick. Kasi ito na nga, again, nagagano na talaga yung mga picks natin. No? And I'm having fun. So keep yourselves on the comment section. I hope you guys stay active and stay, kumbaga, interested in what we're trying to do. Kasi sa second round, medyo hihirap na din to. Sa totoo lang. But you know, I'm having fun with it. I hope you guys are too. And I hope you guys are enjoying every other segment in our channel. Hindi lang itong mock draft. May straight up, may kwentuhan, may quick ISO, my POVs, and all those things. And I just appreciate you guys for all the support and all the kind words that you send my way through my comment section, through my Instagram, my DMs. I see everything. Trust me. Diba? I just can't answer to everything, but I see everything and I enjoy and I appreciate all of you. Also, to all my Banyo people, I appreciate you guys. And to our newest Banyo boy, JP Eram, we enjoyed the time that you gave us na sumama ka dun sa Banyo session namin, and we just got to talk to a legit superstar in the league and how it really is to be, to be a player in the league and behind closed doors. Kasi Banyo session yun eh, members only. So to those who are interested in being members, hit that link down in the description. I appreciate you guys. To those who haven't subscribed, what y'all doing, come on, hit that subscribe button. 11th pick tomorrow para sa ating Mikey's mock draft. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. Alright? So this has been Mike Reyes. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow for our 11th pick.